Good evening, Ira Epstein, and here we are with your metal market wrap-up, and this wrap-up is for the evening as we're here now on Thursday night, and it's March 30th, 2023, about 5:45 p.m. Central Time. Well, if you haven't heard it, you heard from me. President Trump has now been indicted. The district attorney of Manhattan got him on indictment charges through Stormy Daniels. We don't quite know what the charges are. My guess is tomorrow there'll be photo ops everywhere. He wants them to take place. I'm certain of that. Him in handcuffs and then his mugshot and sitting in a cell. Can you imagine the president of the United States, the ex-president, doing that? Now, I can only imagine what's going to happen with contributions to him. There's going to be a supercharger. His base will come about. People that were leaving the base will say they went after him twice for impeachment. Now they got him on this nonsense charge. Their quote, not mine. And we will see what happens. It will be a spectacle. We've never seen an ex-president running for office again that is under indictment. He may be being tried during this. Can you imagine if they find him guilty of it? I can't imagine he'd go to jail. But if he wins, can you imagine what happens? You just changed the political scene rather dramatically. And, it's fun to be alive in times like this. I wouldn't want to be in his shoes for anything. I can't imagine the pressure, his wife. It can't be good. But you're going to read about it all night. You'll see it tomorrow, and it'll be all through the weekend. So you know what's going to happen. That'll occupy traders' thoughts. So what do we have tomorrow? Well, it's important to understand where we're at. Tomorrow you get the monthly personal income, spending, and PCE price index. These are some of the Fed's favorite numbers. Economists are forecasting personal income up 0.2 month-to-month terms, while the spending is seen up 0.3, but we'll see where these numbers come in. And, the bets being made are hot and heavy. Oh, the Fed is going to go one more quarter point and that's it. Susan Collins today came out. She's still of the opinion there could be 3 quarter-point hikes ahead of us. I say watch the data. But the one thing I know is whether it's 1 or 3, we're at the end of a cycle. That's the important thing. I'm going to do a special report tomorrow. I've created the charts. I'll record tomorrow. It'll be there for the weekend on the dollar index and what my thoughts are on it. It'll be one of my special video reports. It'll be up on the website for you to go and view. And over the weekend, I'll certainly do some promotion on it. So bonds and notes, as you can see coming down. By the way, I've got a haircut appointment tomorrow, so I'll look so pretty for you next week. When we're taking a look at the metals, though, the gold market came back to the 2,000 level, fighting there. The silver's continuing to go up beautifully. The copper market, I keep watching China, and China's throwing a lot of money at, again, infrastructure from what I'm seeing in different parts there. One of the property managers actually turned a big profit. I think $3 billion. I was shocked because I didn't think any of them could make money. But that's the case. Foreign currency sort of dangling right here. So as we take a look at the gold for the week, it's down 0.14%. In other words, it's basically unchanged. When we see what's happening, you can see how if you drew a line here and you drew a line here, you're forming a triangle. Something's going to happen out of this. So you're getting to the point where in the apex now the market's going to make a move. Today, the move in the swing line tipped its hand, and you're back into higher lows, higher highs. Now, you get into a problem if the lows of today are taken out. Now, those lows, let's get to them. We'll get to you right here. Those lows were 1971.60. So you don't want to see 1971.50 taken out. All right? Let's look at moving averages. They're well under you. If you take that out, then I think you're going to go back to 1955. To put the market up nicely, you got to start clearing these highs. You've got some resistance points you got to pay attention to. And if you can clear them, I know it sounds nutty. 2056 is the next number. The question I have is, with all that good action on the chart, when I'm overbought, not me, when the market is overbought, and when my interpretation comes that overbought money does not attract new buying. You can think it does, and for the one time it does, great. But more times than not, overbought markets have to do one of two things. They either embed, and embed occurs when you take the red and the blue numbers and they get up and over 20 and they stay like that, and you often then get an accelerator to the upside, or they correct. And more times than not, that's basically what happened. Well, you didn't even do that. You embedded here, and you could see how the market went. But if you hit overbought, oversold, that's what happens. So you're at that zone. In other words, you're sitting there like this. Are we going to go? And if you are, I think 2050 is the next upside target. In the gold-silver ratio, you continue to break down. And I think the better play this week was buying silver. And my subscribers know that. And that brings me to something. I certainly would love for you to join me in the mornings in my morning subscriber videos. And I'm not talking the ones here on YouTube, although they're coming here. Okay? They'll probably be here in a week or so. I'm not going to tell you how, but we'll work with you on that. But they are coming. And the purpose of this all is that is where I get to be me, my real buy here, sell there. I'm right, I'm wrong. And believe me, I have wrong trades. And believe me, I have right trades, okay? They, I hope, balance out more right than wrong. But I've been doing this a long time, and I think you'll find logic. And the beauty is you see how the chart's set up for you. And I'm hoping you like that. One last thing that I ask you. If you like these videos, right at the bottom, it's free to you. Give me a thumbs up. It helps us with the algos on YouTube especially. When we look at silver, you have an embedded reading. This is why I like silver over gold. This was the easier market to come into on the break because you weren't overbought. And in my theory, at least, overbought doesn't attract new money. This does when you're like that. And the market is still running to the upside. In the copper market, we have the higher lows, higher highs. You might be running to the upper Bollinger Band. You know what I'm discovering? I'm starting to get to sneezing. I look outside and I can see the green plants, and I have allergies, and they're already going. Yes, I'm taking all the Flonase and all that already. But higher lows, higher highs, but overbought. Again, like gold now, I wouldn't be chasing that. We talked yesterday, could this market start picking up in the platinum? Now, today you took out this. So that means I can remove this arrow. I'll have one with a lower low and a higher high. You've broken the downtrend. I don't think you were going very far, but it could have. You could have gone back down here. You didn't. And now the question is, can you go up anywhere? And I question that too. You seem to be more in the sideways action than anything. And in the palladium, I feel so good on this call, as we got here, and I told you, back over here, go my videos and take a look. I said the bulls wrestled control. Unless they get back under this low, you've opened the door up for the possibility of the upper Bollinger Band, but I didn't think the market would go very far if it got up there. Oh, whoops, let me come back to that. Hit the wrong button. Tell me what it did. Go look at the other video, okay? Every now and then I hit it, you know. A broken clock is right twice a day, right? All right. In the dollar index, lower highs, lower lows, coming down here. Are you going to embed? This is why I'm doing a special dollar report for you. I think now is the time you want to see that. I'll have it done tomorrow. I'll get it on the website, and I'll let you all know. I want to get it done before I put out the weekly free videos for you. So tomorrow I'll be hard at work on that after I get my hair cut. So I'd love for you to join me as we put out in the mornings our morning combos. Now, the combo is what I love the best. There are times when the futures markets don't give me the signal. I like it, but I'm overbought, oversold. But some of the ETFs that are based on futures, DIA, SPY, TLT, USO, I can go on and on, they do. And by having this combo where you can go either side of it, I get to have a lot of fun with it. And I think you'll find that, all right? So I cover 40 charts and futures in my morning videos that I want you to join me in. And I cover about the same amount, 40 some odd, in my Spider ETF and stock ones. And I rotate all the time in the stock ones. Why? Well, in futures, there aren't that many futures contracts. I'm not going to put in the lumber and the OJ. There aren't enough people trading them. You get in them, you get too many limit moves. But you get into those and you got traders galore left and right in the spiders, the stocks, the ETFs. And how many stocks do I have to choose from? Plenty, like I'm covering Disney right now. So you'll see that. Did you see the wording today? People are saying maybe Apple should go after buying Disney. You know, it is a media outlet. Who the heck knows? I don't know. Depends where you're going. It's a lot of money. I hate to see all these things happen. It's like, unfortunately, Musk buying Twitter. I don't think it's done him any good whatsoever. And I don't think he belonged there at all. I think that he wishes he hadn't bought it. I don't know, but I bet you on that, all right? That money could have been very well spent on some of his other genius ideas. I like to see that mole thing going even further, where he's under the cities digging tunnels. That excites me like you can't believe, because it makes sense to get around. We live in Chicago, and they've just changed all the highways. So to do repairs, if we had his vehicles where we can go underground, wow. All right. So how do you get all this? I'll stop that talk. Go to iraepstein.com under free offers. No, iraepstein.com under research. Or click right up here and you'll be able to get it that way. I'm Ira. You have a great day. As you can see, I need a weekend. I've been writing so much. My written report tonight for my clients is going to have a lot of data in it. You have a good evening. I'll see you tomorrow.